Dear heroes of Dracania, we heard your questions and will try to answer them to the best of our abilities. My name is Gerd, I'm a game designer in the Drakensang Online team currently working on the game. I will talk today about the changes in the Fame and Wisdom tree, as well as some bug fixes that we will deploy in the near future. Let's start with the Wisdom and Fame tree. As you may know, we changed how the Fame and Wisdom tree works with the new content expansion. Our goal was to allow players more freedom of choice when building their character and ultimately more diverse playstyles. We also built a strong foundation to add more talents to both trees in the future. However, we will still include the current level requirements to gain access to certain talents. For example, you will still need level 40 to activate the Nova talent. The balancing of the active and passive talents is still ongoing, so expect to see some changes to the talent effects, costs and requirement levels in the future. Our next topic is the leveling mechanic, the new Wisdom and Fame tree. The Wisdom tree will not change and will work as it has worked before. You will still gather Wisdom through daily quests and monster drops, and it will be applied to the Wisdom tree. For the Fame tree, every honor point that you receive will be automatically added to the Fame tree and your personal badge of honor currency, which you can then use in the PvP shop. It will therefore not be possible to spend any saved honor badges in the PvP tree from Lor'Tac onwards. Everyone will have to actively play to reach level 50 in the Fame tree. We have changed the progression of the Fame tree from exponential to linear. Since the exponential growth reached a big number already, we thought it would be unrealistic to increase that amount even further. The graphic demonstrates the current leveling costs for the Fame tree. As you can imagine, this could get insanely high. Since new players who did not level the Fame tree yet will not have to invest their honor points, we chose to recompensate all existing players with the full amount of honor points they spent in the Fame tree so far. We will then be able to use them in the reworked PvP shop. The next topic I want to talk about is the skill separation from Fame and Wisdom tree. An important feedback from the community came from players feeling forced to PvP to reach the full potential of their characters in PvE. In order to avoid that, we chose to include PvE essential skills in the Wisdom tree and restrict PvP skills only to PvP areas. This also allows us to focus more on the skill balancing in PvP, as we do not have to include the various PvE situations where they could be possibly abused. Another much discussed topic is the introduction of cooldowns to our Wisdom and Fame talents. All of those talents are currently equipped with a specific trigger that has to be met to activate the ability. Due to missing time restrictions, heroes have been able to thoroughly use those talents to gain twice or even thrice their normal power level. The security measures are designed to save your character in a dire situation, allowing you to reposition, flee or eliminate the threat very efficiently. It is not designed to raise your power by being active for an extensive period of time. The Nova talents are meant to be a tactical addition that can cause severe damage in the enemy line or force enemies to reposition against their will. However, the ability should never motivate a player to actively seek death to unleash an attack on other players that they can only run from and barely interact with. To prevent that, we introduced the cooldowns that will limit the use of those abilities to a certain controlled maximum. With the content expansion, we will introduce some item changes. We will adjust all base values on items. Except for defensive offhand items, all items will become stronger due to that change. We will however not change any existing items that the player already has in his position, not even the ones known as bug items. New items of the same type can, however, have other values than the current version. This change will also include unique items. With the content expansion, we will fix a bug that was responsible for the overpowered attack speed on two-hand swords in the level area 43 to 45. Here again, we will not change any existing items that are in the player's possession as of now, but we will rebalance new and future drops back to the current direction that we strive for. New swords will have other advantages, making them still desirable even if a player has an old, fast two-hand item. This was a lot of information. Let me summarize everything for you in short. The Wisdom and Fame tree changes will allow more customization and act as a strong foundation for future addition of new talents. Leveling Wisdom did not change from before, but leveling Fame will now happen automatically, while all Fame points will be added to your badge of honor currency. Players who invested Fame points into the Fame tree will be completely recompensated. We implemented cooldowns into the security and Nova talents to limit those to specific situations and prevent extensive use to a point where they become the center of a whole playstyle. PvP and PvE skills have been separated to not force players to grind through PvP to achieve their character's full PvE potential. PvP skills have been restricted to PvP areas only, to allow better balancing and prevent abuse. Item enchantments have been reworked to fit the current items to the new item progression in the content expansion. The current two-hand sword attack speed for high-level two-hand swords is based on a bug and has been fixed through rebalancing of all affected items. Existing items in players' possession will not be changed. Thank you for listening. I hope I could answer some of your current questions. Feel free to visit the forums and let us know your thoughts. I wish you good ventures in the world of Dracania.